Hi, welcome to a Halloween special episode of the LoadDown podcast. How are we doing, Jonny? We're just going to go straight in today because this is going to be a bit of a unique one.
Bonus episode.
A bonus episode because it's not going to be totally music related. We're always going to link it back into that, aren't we? But it's just a bit of a fun one because I know a lot of you goths and emos, etc. like spooky season. I've dug out my creepiest looking gig shirt with a creepy shirt.
I've been at work today, so I've just got a shirt on.
And we're actually recording this in September, so
bit early.
We're a bit early. We're going to get prepared. I said to Jonny, then I can any sort of Halloween film clips we get, I can add them into the video ready, just for it to be blocked on YouTube. So
the chances are I'll be changing dirty nappies when it is Halloween.
Yeah,
probably have a 1 week old to look after. So whilst my mind, whilst I'm mentally stable at the moment, that'll be best record.
Yeah, get some in the tank so we can release it when Halloween comes. But we might even have the download announcement by then as well.
Oh God, yeah.
So you might be listening to this thinking everything we discuss in terms of bands is totally wrong. So
it's probably about right, isn't it?
So it's going to be, we're joined by a special guest again today. We're going to be joined by Angela Glaves, Nurse Ratched from Heavy Metal Therapy. We've had her on as a special guest before.
Yeah.
She, of course, joined us with Kate for the live podcast at Download as well. So it'll be good to catch up with her. Looking forward to that. She is a bit of a connoisseur of horror films.
An enthusiast, is that the word?
Yeah. So we're going to talk about what Heavy Metal Therapy have been doing, talk a little bit about a horror movie festival in the UK, and then talk about some horror films, because me and Jonny are a little bit green when it comes to horror, aren't we?
We are.
So we are totally
educating.
Yeah, we need an education. We are totally uninitiated, so who better to introduce us than a passionate horror fan such as Angela. So we better get on with it because it's right about interview time.
It is.
Yeah, hope you enjoy. Cheers. So, welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we are joined by Nurse Ratched herself. So it's Angela from Heavy Metal Therapy. Hi, Angela. How are you doing?
I'm not bad. How are you two?
Yeah, really good.
We're good.
Yeah, we're just saying we're not seeing you since Download. So you had a great time at Download this year.
Oh, it was just so lovely. It didn't rain. It hardly rained. It was lovely. Yeah.
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 I think weather-wise, I can't think of one much better than that.
Any hotter and I'm just a nightmare because I can't handle the heat and I just burn. So that was perfect for me. That was a perfect temperature. I still managed to get sunstroke, to be honest, actually. On the last day. I don't know.
A bit rough.
I get sunstroke in the shade, but...
So did you... Last time we saw you was in Pat Farm Bar when you were singing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you sang Hit to Be Scared, didn't you?
Yes, I can die happy now. Yeah, Hip to Be Scared, Ice Nine Kills. You know, when you think to yourself, I've got a good idea. And 30 seconds into your song, you think, this was not a good idea.
You did really well, mate. You did very well. What a choice.
I really enjoyed it.
It's like watching a musical.
There were some big performances on that.
Yeah, there was.
They had the lad doing Iron Maiden, who had like an angelic voice. You had the two lads doing Tenacious D, who did it like a snake.
Anybody that does tribute is just chef's kiss, yeah.
It was fantastic. It was one of them nights that you think, we'll go for a quick debrief pint, and then it was quickly turning into a bit more of a party, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We had to rein it all in.
Mental.
Oh yeah, really, really good. Really good night. Who are you hoping for next year?
So, I mean, obviously Ice Nine Kills, because they're just theatrical and fun, as well as having some decent tunes. I don't know about you two, but I really enjoyed Hatebreed this year.
They were very good.
Great.
Just, come on, Balls of Death.
Yeah.
I would like them to come back. Who's on my wish list? Like Bloody Wood.
Bloody Wood,
yeah.
They've not been
Good show.
Yeah, they've not been there for a few years now.
Yeah, they've done, I think it was, like that afternoon kind of slot on main stage.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them.
They are supporting Hailstorm, aren't they, on their UK tour?
Are they?
Are you going to the Ice Nine Kills tour?
I have no money. So I'd love to go on the Ice Nine Kills tour, but it's arenas and it's just like,
I know. It's every week, though, don't we? You have to kind of pick your battles now, don't you, with which and your priorities of which bands you want to see, because otherwise it's just skimming everybody, isn't it?
They're having a remortgage. Like I've booked tickets for that one, but I was going to wait and see if I could get a cheap ticket, but then I've got no willpower whatsoever. Then I swore that I wasn't going to Iron Maiden, and an hour after the pre-sale started, I was like, I've got to go. So I've booked tickets for that now. I've got no willpower at all.
No self-control. You're just like, I will go.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
And we've got like a group chat with our download friends and stuff in, and it's like the fear of missing out is just awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, we're booked to go and see Metallica in Poland. It's like, fucking hell.
Every picture's a booking confirmation for something. You're like, get me there.
They always go, that's a future me problem. Put it on the credit card. That's a future me issue.
Yeah. When my mate Scott is really bad for that, he'll like say that he's booked for something, and I'm like, oh, you son of a... Oh. And it's in London as well, that's where you live, so that's fine for you. Whereas Muggins here, I've got to pay for that and then travel. I'm like, oh, damn you for making me even more wanting it.
Yeah, I've got to drive to Manchester and back in the night, so that's a good 4.5 hour round trip in December, which I'm not really looking forward to. But again, future me problem.
Yeah, that's a future you.
Future you is going to curse this version of you, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
But you maybe travel to Manchester in this weather. In this weather.
In the dark, and then go to work the next day. Nightmare.
And how did you find the live pod then, mate, live on stage at Download?
I think there's part of me that's like, I'm pretty sure that was a fevered cheese dream.
Yeah.
That really worked. I'll tell, like, people are like, because the students are back now, like, at Hallam, so they're like, oh, did you have a good summer? I'm like, yes, I was on a podcast live at Download. And as I'm saying it, I'm like,
that did happen.
Yeah. No, it did happen. Yeah. It's still surreal.
It is. It pops up on my memories on my phone and stuff. Like, it'll go this time in June, and you're like, blimey, I kind of, it does. It feels like we dreamt it.
Yeah.
No, but
we've not really digested it at all. We've tried to. And then now and again you'll see like a poster with our logo on, like the official Download post, and it's like, oh my God, that happened. That actually happened. So
that was you.
Thanks so much. It went down really well, I thought. And having you guys on as guests and stuff was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I was really, really grateful to have you there, especially because I think we'd have finished after about 5 minutes. Otherwise, we had the
podcast.
I think we only did 40 minutes of the hour we had.
I know.
You're just nervous, so you're like absolutely racing through. But no, I really enjoyed chatting on stage. It was I thought it worked well to kind of have little sections to the live pod.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
I liked it. I liked it because it was like, your journey and stuff, and then it was like us, and then it was some other bits, because I saw like what you did afterwards, and I was like, and the gold pants.
Oh, yeah.
It was obviously interesting. So
But well,
I said to Jonny, now all of my, because I got them off Temu, now all my emails are recommending different coloured hot pants, so as though I'm some sort of enthusiast.
So your algorithm's very warped then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. They were the hottest thing I've ever worn in my life.
It was like, wrapping yourself in tin foil.
And then going and doing an exercise class.
And then, doing rock fit at the same time. It wasn't good, was it?
No. Yeah, we didn't last long in that rock fit. We were just... That's the hottest I've ever been.
Yeah.
It must have been about 40 odd degrees in there.
I had an idea that after the first night we did the live pod and we were hungover, and
And
Oh,
then
for
we went.
a bad idea from us, definitely. Yeah. But some
Okay.
people are doing it much better than us.
Yeah, we'll learn for next year. That's
We
what
will.
Thursday morning. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
breathe
tell
up the
ourselves
shore.
that every year.
Yeah.
So you've been very, very busy with heavy metal therapy. You are all over, different news articles. Thanks for sharing our stuff as well in the was it the Wakefield Times?
Yeah.
That's really cool. Thank you.
Oh, you invited us on your podcast live on stage. I found the least we could do. Yeah, so we've had a couple of things out in sort of publications, and then we did a stall on Saturday at Corporation in Sheffield, so Amplified Festival. So that was good. Got to meet lots of different people, giving out loads of our resources, and then little side kind of bonus, we got to see Red Method afterwards. Always fun.
Excellent. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We're still in plans for we're expanding our network. We're like Pinky and the Brain. We want to take over the world.
Yeah.
But I think Kate's the brain and I'm Pinky, which I'm fine.
Yeah, Mike.
I don't mind. Yeah. I'm like, where will we get a monkey from at this time of night? Oh, I don't mind. It's fine. So we're trying to expand like the places that we're doing the peer support group in. So we've got plans for Sheffield. We've got plans for some other ones. So yeah, loads doing. It's been fun.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? Like with similar with the pod, when you're so passionate about something,
yeah,
it just naturally becomes good. You know what I mean? Because I think it's just you put your heart and soul into it, because it's not like a mundane job, is it? It's something that you really enjoy, and you just naturally go, I'm going to put loads of energy into this.
Yeah.
And then when you talk about it, you can immediately see how much it means to you.
Yeah, people like that all the more because of that, don't they? Because they see that you're enthusiastic and happy with it, so it makes them feel enthusiastic and happy. So, no, it's excellent stuff.
And it's back to uni time, is it, for everybody? Must be, they've done Freshers Week and all that stuff.
It's back to uni for the BSc. The MSc are a slightly different course and they have a different timetable. But campus is just suddenly just full of people again. Which again, heavy metal therapy. I had a stall for our welcome week, so I was introducing myself to the new students and handing out again some more resources. So busy.
Great.
It must be interesting and exciting for a new student as well, seeing the different ways you can take something like mental health nursing and things like that. It's not linear and follow this path.
Yeah, it's not like whatever you might think it is. It's there's loads of different stuff that you can do with it, and there's loads of different avenues. And again, I think like you were saying, like me being all enthusiastic about it, they're like, oh yeah, and that's nice. So it's been a good few weeks. Been busy.
Yeah, good. They might end up on a stage at Download. You never know.
Passing on the baton.
Yeah. They might come in a couple of years. Yeah. The next kind of like generation of heavy metal therapy people just appear on stage.
That's it.
Oh yeah. Cool.
So one of the things I was saying, we're still in the end of September now, aren't we? I can't even remember what date it is. It's the 26th. I've got to see Busted and McFly tomorrow. So that's the only reason I can tell what date it is.
You just go back to gigs. Yeah, it's 2 weeks to that gig. That gig was yesterday, so it must be Monday.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I think we've said it in the podcast last week. Our calendar seems to go from June to June, really. So
New Year's Day is like Download.
Yeah,
isn't it? For
the Monday when we're getting our tickets, that's New Year's. Isn't it?
You're round again, aren't you?
Yeah. And so whenever you talk about it, you go, that was last year, not Download this year.
Yeah.
But we so we thought we wanted to do a Halloween special, and as we know, you are a horror film fanatic. So we thought me and Jonny aren't, not that we're not fanatics, or we're not fans of horror, but we're just totally uninitiated, I think.
Yeah.
It's just, my wife Jane is absolutely, anything above a 12 rated film, she is.
That's it.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that's the same, to be fair.
So I've really enjoyed getting into some stuff. But what I wanted to talk about first was, because we talk festivals and we're going to talk horror, we'll talk somewhere in the middle first. And you attend horror film festival.
Yeah, so I go to, this year, again, it's like, I'm doing the same as you. It's like, I'm tracking back. So this will be my 3rd year at Celluloid Screams in Sheffield. It has been running for a good few years. A friend of mine, Brett, he goes every year and has been. And it's one of those things, when FOMO, you see it on Facebook and you're like, oh, I should go to that. And then went a couple of years ago, and then I was like, well, this is it now. I live here. Yeah.
So when is it?
So it is the it's in October, which is obviously great, but just Halloween is for life. It's not just for October. So this year it starts on a Thursday evening, so it's Thursday 23rd to Sunday 26th of October, and it's at the showroom in Sheffield. So it starts on the Thursday evening, and there's going to be like an opening gala. And this year, just as an added bonus, because one of the shows is one of the horror films, is around drag. There's going to be a special performance by Cryptid Queers, which is a drag artist. There's King Confuser, and then there's it's their drag kind of, I don't know, troupe, you'd call it.
Brilliant.
I can hear them shouting at me because they're my siblings, so I'm going to get. I can literally hear them going, "Sis, you've not explained it properly." I've just thought of you at the last minute. Sorry. Yeah. So there's the Thursday evening opening, and then it's all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and there's a variety of like classic films, new horror, secret screenings, little shorts in between. Some shorts sometimes get made into like films. Good Boy, that's going to come out at the cinema soon. That was, I'm sure, a little short a couple of years ago. So there's just this lovely mix of like different kind of genres of like different types of horror, and you get in between, you get all like just nattering away with different people, like, what did you think of that? Oh, I really liked it. Oh, it reminded me of so and so. Oh god, I haven't seen that in ages. And you go home and you're like, add that to playlist. And then the Sunday night it finishes with the after party, which if you got like horror, metal music, karaoke, and stuck it in a bar, it's kind of just like a perfect meeting of all of those. So yeah, the showroom has got the very nice bar area, so we kind of take over that from Sunday evening, and we have like karaoke. And last year there was some of the actors and the director of one of the films, The Last Video Store. He actually runs his own kind of like an 80s blockbuster. He runs that. He owns it. That's his. He runs it in Canada. Yeah, so they came over and they were singing. One of them sung "Holy Diver," and he put his all into it. It was amazing. So there's that to look forward to. So I'm very excited about that. Very much looking forward to it. Yeah, you should come up one time.
Yeah, no, we will have to do that. So maybe next year.
Yeah,
that would be good fun.
Yeah, something different. We'll have to be way further down our initiation, I think. We'll be terrified. We'll be crying in the corner.
You'll be fine. It's a safe space. We'll just hold your hand afterwards. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it does. It's an idea. Like something I've never done a film festival, so it's great to see. The reason we love Download, it's like-minded people getting together, so great seeing that from movie people as well. That's cool. That's great.
It's kind of got that same kind of, that kind of gig thing that you get, because I walk into the showroom and there's somebody like wearing a T-shirt and I go, oh, or I'm wearing this is my thing one. So like the people are like, oh, I like that. And you like have a natter about the film for 5 minutes like you would, the band.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, it's the kind of similar thing. So
yeah, gelling over a common interest. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. Did you say you had a horror themed battle jacket as well? Did you say? Is that you?
I do. Yeah. Hang on. She says, just slightly stepping away. This is gonna make great podcast TV. Everybody, just wait.
That's all right. We'll fill in. Right the hand as well. Look at that.
So it's kind of 80s horror / cartoons I watched as I'm going to say child, but probably adult as well. Not sure if you could. So there is a range of things. We've got like the Isle of 80s horror. You got your Moomins, which just freak everybody out. Umbrella from and Goonies. On the back, we have my absolute favourite show growing up, Tales from the Crypt.
Brilliant.
Good evening, kiddies. And then what else? Oh, just a bit of wrestling just stuck in there, John Cena.
I feel like I'm in a bit of a fever dream, Angela. I don't know what's going on.
So
the common theme here, Angela.
I saw the people's battle jackets, and I do like a good battle jacket. I like to look at the people's and go, look at all the patches and that's taken some time. And there's a slight nerdy part of me that's like, that is very well set out, and that stitching was taking ages. But there's also a bit of me that goes, but they're bands, and sometimes I fall out with bands for various reasons. So I was just like, you know what, you can't fall out with Ren and Stimpy. So I'm going to make a slightly different battle jacket. So that'll be coming with me to celluloid screens as well. So,
right. That is brilliant.
You get that every time someone asks the question on Facebook or whatever, what are the rules? And there's no rules to battle jackets. But what I would say is make your own rules before you start, if you know what I mean. Like you've got a common thread, you've got, I would set your own rules, but you don't adhere to anyone else's.
Yeah, no, it's not like you're going to be stopped and go, excuse me, I don't think you've read the rule book.
Exactly.
That has 18 on one side and 4 on the other. You have to put one on the back. Everybody knows it should be one big large one on the back. No.
So do what you want.
Don't forget the Powerpuff Girls on the front. Don't forget that on your
Yeah, do as you please. I mean, my mate Kaylee, she's started a battle jacket and it's just kind of black and red patches. So that's her theme. So, do as you please.
Exactly. There's a good thing about tying a little bit into the mental health side. We found it good for mental health doing the sewing.
Yeah.
Like you said, it was your friends in Coventry, weren't
Metalheads Coventry.
Yeah. And just sitting down, putting it where you want it, sitting and stitching and focusing. It's a great way of, it's similar to sort of, adult colouring books and things for mental health, just to have that focus. And I think
although it does piss me off at the same time, because I end up sewing the back of the jacket to the front,
or to your leg,
sewed it to my own jeans, and it's like, that's not good for my mental health at all. I'm ready to throw it out of the way.
None of my pockets are functioning anymore.
I was finding it relaxing until I dropped all the pins, and now I can only find half, and I know I'm going to find the other half later in my foot. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Good. Well, we hope you have an absolute blast at celluloid screens. You'll have to let us know how you get on.
Yeah, I'll keep you updated, and obviously, try and coach you in for a few years' time. Come on.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah,
for sure.
It'll be cool to try something new. And talking of something new, you've set us some homework since we last saw you.
Well, I did, but I have to say, it's difficult homework. You can't just, for context, for everybody watching and listening, I got very excited about Ask 9 Kills, Hip to Be Scared. I skipped off the stage, very much like, that's it, I can leave now. I didn't. I stayed for a couple more hours. You two are very much like, horror. Why don't, we do something around your favourite horror films? I cannot pick 5 favourite horror films. What kind of, when? Do you want contemporary ones? Do you want new ones? Because Bring Her Back's very good. Together is really fun. I say fun. Those kind of films that make you just go, oh. A bit slightly late, earlier films like Cabin in the Woods, or do you want classic, my kind of classic, like Pet Sematary or Sleepwalkers? I'm like, I can't just do 5. And you were like, well, you can have a bonus 6. I'm like, it's good now.
There you go.
I need
it's
a
asking you what your 5 favourite songs are. It's like,
yeah,
difficult, isn't it?
I know, I was like, it's not happening, people. So I was like, right, I'm going to go comedy horror because I think I might be able to pick that easier than just blatant, like, blanket pick your favourite horror. So so I give
if we split it into, we'll increase the intensity and change up the genres for if we do next year as well. But I thought horror comedy for us and horror experts, although I do love Cabin in the Woods, that's a great film.
Oh, yeah.
So you started us off on, I mean, some of these had me absolutely howling. They were so fun.
I didn't even know it was like a genre almost. So, like comedy horror, they kind of don't go together really on paper, do they? Until you watch them, and then you think, actually, if you see it as a comedy, it totally makes sense. But I went in with it as like full-on horror, expecting to be like Saw, do you know, or something like that. And then as soon as I switched my mindset, I'm like, I get it, I totally get it.
Supposed to be funny.
And especially some of the silliness in some of them, it's just like absolutely crackers.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So we started with The Army of the Dead, The Evil Dead 3. I have seen The Evil Dead 2, but I was rather drunk at Bloodstock watching it in a tent, so I don't remember too much of it.
But you probably look like one of them.
Yeah.
In the tent.
I was... But as soon as I started this film, I was absolutely creased up. So, first comment on it, it reminded me a lot of like Monty Python and the Holy Grail sort of setting. And when, I can't remember the actor's name, it's Bruce Campbell, isn't it? What's the character's name again? Is it?
It's Ash.
Ash, that's it. When he gets transported back in time to the Middle Ages and the knights are in the background sword fighting in his car, I was absolutely howling at that.
Yeah.
I messaged Mike because we were kind of watching him at the same time, just in our own houses. I was like, have I definitely got the right film? Because it's not got like The Evil Dead 3, is it? It's called Smell.
Centers. What's happening?
And so I watched the first 5 minutes and went, no, this can't be what I thought it was supposed to be like horror, top 5 horrors. Then I messaged again. Oh, it's the same one. Sent a picture of my TV to Mike. It's like, yeah, this is the one. Oh, it was just, Monty Python, I think.
Monty Python, a little bit of Hot Shots and things, films like that. I thought Bruce Campbell in it was so funny. The way he plays it really straight and deadpan.
Yeah.
Almost like a Leslie Nielsen sort of way.
Yeah.
The gif he sent me when he's got the cigar in and things like that. I just thought it was really, really funny. The finale, the battle between with the skeletons and everything was absolutely just just nuts and so much fun.
Yeah.
When his jaw kept falling off, and then he just had to say it really quiet.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No.
So a really good trilogy, The Evil Dead, and I think with a name like The Evil Dead, it isn't what you expect.
No, that's right. Yeah.
It is really, really a comedy film.
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. What did we watch next? Was it Benny Loves You?
Benny Loves You, I think we got on to next.
Is it Benny Loves You?
It is.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it Benny Loves You?
There he is.
It does. Say okie dokie. Oh, I love that film. I howled when I saw that film. Just like...
Where do you find the films? Because I've never heard of it. I've never come across it anywhere or seen it advertised. I wouldn't even know. How did you come across it?
So I'm very lucky to be married to a person who is a geek. And he loves horror as well. Yeah. It was my husband, Jamie. He suggested it. He's like, I've seen this film. It's independent. The guy, he wrote it. He's in it. Like, he did, bits to it. He's like, do you fancy watching it? He's like, it's kind of like Toy Story, but horror, but funny. And I was like, I'll watch it. And then we finished it, and I was like, that was amazing.
That is great.
I want it on Blu-ray because it You know, you're like, if it disappears off the streaming service, I should be very upset. I want it on Blu-ray.
I didn't expect it to be British. I think that's what caught me most by surprise.
Yeah.
So it was like the way it was filmed, and you look at most horror films and most of the films on this list, most of them are always they're often at night. It was very bright. It was very a lot of it reminded me of things like like Channel 4 comedies, like The Inbetweeners and things like that. The way it was set.
Yeah.
There's an office, isn't there? They go in. Yeah. There's there's mundane day stuff going on, and you're like, is this a horror film?
Yeah, a lot of fun. Just absolutely nuts.
Wasn't it? Absolutely.
The bit with the nunchucks. I was like, this is absolutely crazy.
It's kind of a common theme with all these. They just seem to build, don't they? So within the first 10, 15 minutes, you're thinking, what is going on? And then that becomes normal. It just normalises how absurd it all is. And then it just builds and builds and builds to almost everyone kind of has a finale, don't they?
Yeah.
And it's just crackers. Absolutely mental. So good. So good.
Yeah. Just like, well, I'll give it in now. I'm just going to go along for the ride.
Yeah, exactly.
15 minutes. Yeah.
And it's one of them where you're committed. As soon as you watch it, you're going to have to watch it all the way through.
Yeah.
I think with any of those kind of comedy horrors, sometimes you come across films and you go, I'll just turn it off halfway. And then you're like, no, I need to know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it takes about 10 minutes to adjust your brain a bit, like to what's going on.
Yeah.
And
different setting on it. You're like, hang on, no, comedy horror setting, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you have to sort of accept the slightly farcical nature of it, if you will.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like that kind of like, letting go of stuff and giving into. It's just going to be silly, and that's all right.
Yeah, made me think of for some reason the band Gwar just popped into my head. That sort of when you watched them live, and the first time you see it, you're like, what on earth am I watching here? And then you just change your psyche a little bit. And you go, this is the most fun I've ever had in my life.
Because the amount of times I've watched these films that you sent over, Angela, and then my wife's walked in like halfway through and she's gone, what the fuck are you watching? What is this? And it's not something you could just watch for 5 or 10 minutes. You have to just be in and amongst it, right?
Yeah. No,
you're like, that's Benny, and he doesn't like being in the basement in a plastic tub, so there's a bit with spaghetti that you're not going to like, probably. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, really good one. That was, possibly I was saying possibly the silliest one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But, yeah, it's tough to say. And, the next one actually was the next one we watched. We actually just needed to remind ourselves of, and it was Bride of Chucky.
Oh,
this was mad.
I've seen it before, but a long time ago.
Yeah.
Were you also drunk 10 to stock?
I might have been, but to the point where I totally forgot what it was about, the whole plot and everything. So I might as well just watched it like from scratch again.
Yeah.
But, it is a hell of a film. I love that type of 90s, noughties American humour. It's almost like watching horror American Pie or something, isn't it? It's like really, really.
Yeah, there's a lot of the 90s sort of thing, almost like the Hocus Pocus sort of way of framing and the lighting and everything on that one. Like Edward Scissorhands sort of. Very Tim Burton-y sort of scenery and lighting things up and like lighting things with candles and things like that I thought was really cool. I absolutely love Jennifer Tilly, so I could watch anything with her in and listen to her in anything. Her voice is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, she is. She's an utter queen. She's lovely.
I didn't know she was in it. It was quite a few stars in it, actually.
Yeah,
there was
star cast on it.
Yeah. And mad. Absolutely mad.
Another one where my wife walked in and was like,
did you?
Two fucking puppet dolls talking to each other and trying to kill each other. It's like, what the hell are you watching? Don't ask.
Yeah, and a love scene between two puppets. I was just like,
oh God.
But it's got the best line. It's like, do you have a rubber? Look at me, I
am rubber.
But again, just silly. But again, once you get past that, it's not a serious horror. It is meant to be funny. It is brilliant.
Yeah,
I think that might have been, I might say my favourite out of them all, but I was just thinking about the one we just watched the other day.
Yeah.
Just might tip it. But yeah, really, really good fun.
Yeah, a really camp film and just a lot of fun. One I'll watch again. I've not actually seen the original Child's Play, so I need to get into that as well. I only know about it because of Ice Nine Kills again, so that was...
well, there's Child's Play, and then the little kid, Andy, from Child's Play is in Child's Play 2, and then it goes to other people, but he does come, like, there's a series as well, Child's Play series,
right.
which is very good. Yeah. Really enjoyed that. It's still voiced by Brad.
Right, so, cool. Right.
Yeah, sort of similar kind of animatronics and like aesthetic, like the puppets. So yeah, it's a really good series. It's got, I think it's like a couple of series for it. It's really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. It's been a really successful franchise, that one. What was the first one? Late 80s, 87, 86? It was around that time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
So yeah, that one was... it's so absurd that it is hard to find too much horror, isn't it?
Of course it's absurd. You've got Jen Tilly sat in the middle of a mobile home with the pen on the floor and Voodoo for Dummies.
Voodoo for Dummies, I forgot about that.
Book, and she's all like, they do a dumbala, and then she's like poking the dog going, awake, and then she's all like... she potters for of course it's absurd.
Yeah.
But it was funny going from Benny Loves You to that, because that was obviously such a low budget independent film. The styles are totally different. This one felt a bit more Hollywood than the
some good music in.
Yeah, there was actually a good soundtrack.
Good metal in it as well.
Judas Priest in there, and Bruce Dickinson's in there, I think, also.
Rob Zombie,
Rob Zombie,
walks off with the nail file, metal nail file. Just little things that you're like, oh, that's a good touch. Yeah,
really, really well written.
And when she kind of goths up the dog herself as the dog to be more like herself, that was almost like Grease. That was really, really funny.
The puppetry in it is like, the animatronics is amazing. Yeah, and it's like, now that would just be, you just get lazy and do it through like green screen or something, wouldn't you? CGI it, but it just felt...
It's true that, isn't it? Because that does strip a lot of charm away, doesn't it? Using CGI and not the actual puppetry and animatronics and things.
Yeah. It's like I'm watching the new Aliens Earth TV show, and that's got it's either an animatronic puppet or sometimes it's like a person in a suit. And when it's the animatronic puppet, he's called Steve, which I just... like the two blokes that make him and control him on like their Instagram page, and they're like, "This is Steve," and I'm like, "Hi." But like that versus Alien Resurrection with the CGI kind of. And I know that animatronics can only do so much, but I just looked at it because I am a bit of an alien nerd. I just looked at it and went, no, they just look like wrong. I can't explain, but you don't. And I know they're not real, but we've just...
They don't like real aliens.
We've disbanded belief for, we've gotten rid of belief for a little bit. I'm like, but they don't look real, whereas the animatronic ones do look
real. They look tangible, don't they?
Yeah, tangible, yeah.
It's amazing how, like, all these horror films, you end up with iconic characters, don't you?
Yeah.
That everyone associates with horror.
Probably, more so than any other genre.
Yeah, exactly, and... There's laws in there, but it's weird to think that, like, Bride of Chucky and stuff, never really knew where it came from, and it's brilliant.
So, where are we next?
What did we watch next?
I think which order we watched them in. Oh, Tremors next.
I think we watched next.
I absolutely loved this film.
I did. Yeah.
I again, the way they played it so straight just made it so funny. When that huge monster thing has eaten the car. Yeah. And he turns around, I'm gonna punch this son of a bitch. And I was thinking, it just absolutely, the way, like, it was just so ridiculous, but they played it so damn serious that it just made it so much more funny. Obviously, Kevin Bacon is excellent.
The acting in it is so good.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah.
Sometimes again with the comedy, you can come across a bit, I don't know.
Well, it's the same with any comedy.
Yeah.
People overham it, don't they, these days?
Yeah.
And don't see the value in playing the straight person, down the line, dead serious, and how that makes it so much more funny. And again, not a horror film that was very little of it was at night. It was mostly in a sunny desert, which made it
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, made it fun and sunny, and it reminded me a lot of. I'm trying to remember what the bloody Jordan Peele one's called now. Nope, yeah. The lighting and the desert sort of scenery and stuff reminded me a lot of that. That was a great film as well.
Yeah, that was a good film.
But yeah, the finale sort of bit on all the rooftops and everything, and I thought that was
very good.
Yeah, like with the A-Team, weren't they? Just a really good cast, and a bit of a. I can see why it's a classic anyway.
They're so easy to watch, aren't they? I think this genre, and it might be my new favourite film genre already, thanks, Angela, because it's one of those, like, I don't know what to watch at the end of the day. I've had a shit day at work. Yeah. Grab a beer, and it's like, actually, you get a mixture of everything, don't you? Bit of comedy, bit of gruesome blood and gore and stuff, and it's like, great.
And there's a lot more places to go with it than there is just normal comedy as well. The tropes in normal comedy kind of can be quite repetitive, but get a lot less of this. And then we got on to, which is hands down my favourite out of them all, Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I, once again, didn't know what to expect for this. So we joined two hillbillies, Tucker and Dale. And I was thinking, with the title versus Evil, I thought they might be, they might be zombies or anything like that. And then it was just a classic worst case scenario film, wasn't it? Like, it reminded me a bit of like the IT Crowd, when you see a simple situation and it's what's the worst that could happen in this situation, and the worst just kept happening. When he was waving the chainsaw around with the wasp nest thing.
The face, and you're like,
I'll swallow up.
My favourite when he was when the guy ran into the wood chipper. I was absolutely howling, and he's grabbing hold of him, and half of his body's mangled. He's got hold of his legs, and he's going, "Are you okay?"
But then they come round, and it looks like he's feeding him into it rather than pulling him out. I just. Like I said to you the other day, I watched it again because I found it so funny.
I was going to say that all these films, kind of just, this will be my run up to Halloween now. I'll just start. I feel like, you run up to download, you start listening to all the bands.
Yeah.
Do the same with spooky season now. Yeah. Watching these. It's brilliant part of my yearly routine.
Yeah.
Nice.
Them carving the "We've Got Your Friend" in the wood as well with the axe. All like the most innocent things just looked awful.
Yeah, it just got like spun on its head. It's like, no, and like we have her. So you can come and get her because we, got her a patch on her and like little bandage around her head. We got you off.
That was. I think that was definitely my favourite out of it. Just out of, it kind of peaks quite soon. It goes right into it's full on funny from like a couple of minutes in, but it was just an excellent film. I really, really enjoyed it.
Cool.
Yeah, that was excellent. And like I said, I watched it twice and then nearly left myself not enough time to watch our bonus film. I have literally just finished that this afternoon. before we started.
I haven't had time to watch this last one, so I'm going to have to cram it in after this.
So, yeah. So Critters 2. This, again, very very late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
The film that straight away came to mind for me was Small Soldiers for some reason.
Yeah.
And I don't, when it's something small and innocent and then, hell breaks loose. Again, absolutely bonkers, totally ridiculous.
I guess the theme of my recommendations.
Yeah.
All silly.
You're giving a lot of yourself away here, Angela. Films that you've been sending.
The hungry heifer bit was really funny when they went into the all-you-can-eat buffet, and they're all just, these things are all just absolutely tearing the place to bits.
What, a bit like Gremlin thing?
A bit like Gremlins, yeah. It was definitely a lot like the Mogwai out of Gremlins. So they think that they are Easter eggs, so this in Gremlins 2, and I think it's similar in 1 that they think that that's what they are. But in Gremlins 2, they think is it different in 1?
Yeah, so in 1, like they've kind of...
Critters 1, sorry.
So critters are aliens. They're called krites, but they sort of land on Earth, and then they land on that farm, and then there's a whole thing, and then those bounty hunters come, and they're like, oh, they're the krites, and the people are like, no, they're the little critters, because that's generally it's like an American, isn't it? All the little critters, get on into. And then it's like they sort them, but unbeknownst to them in Critters 1, there's been these eggs laid. So Critters 2 kind of picks up ish after Critters 1, like they've gone and then they've left these eggs, and these eggs are discovered, and this guy's like, oh great, it's nearly Easter eggs, paints them all up, and then people get critter eggs in their house, which doesn't end well.
No. So yeah, the big sort of kick-off for the chaos in it is they have like an Easter day at the church, and the new sheriff dresses up as the Easter bunny,
right?
And he goes around and sort of investigating the eggs, and then one gets into his Easter bunny suit and just eats him from the inside out. And then they're giving the sermon in the church, and he's saying, and the Lord came in a white garment and all that, and then he just comes flying through the window in this white bunny suit, absolutely covered in blood and that. Brilliant. Again, a very I don't know, there's something weirdly sort of heartwarming about these films, and it's really strange. It's somewhat wholesome, like old American life on the prairie sort of stuff.
It's your traditional farming community. They face this kind of like problem. They good versus evil triumph, blah 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 blah. With the addition of like great big, because they start on them again, and then like the classic line of cheeseburger, no bones. It's just good wholesome fun is what it is.
Yeah,
that's what Christmas too. Yeah,
really, really good. And again, the bounty hunters was really funny. So one of them comes down and hasn't taken a form yet, and they open up a Playboy. And it takes the form of the centerfold in the Playboy magazine
with the staples.
Brilliant.
The other bounty hunter, he's human. He's in the first film, and he's very much like he's like, there's a class moment when that one who's taken that female form sees a cardboard cutout of a horror icon and decides to change to that, and he's like, no,
Freddy Krueger in the video store window, isn't it?
Okay.
So he puts the Playboy magazine back up. Back to this.
Yes, it's very much of its time in some respects, but it's quite funny. Yeah, so I enjoyed it.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's
I like the heartwarmingness of like some of them. A lot of them have like I say, it builds up to a big crescendo ending. It's that and like get in, a lot of them finish like that.
Oh yeah, there's a big
high five moment at the end.
Yeah, and the big kiss at the end of Tremors, and there's always I thought that one was really funny in Tucker and Dale, actually, how not bothered she was that all the friends had just been just died on the in the holiday home thing.
Yeah, and I know they were, turned out to be like pricks, but it should maybe have a little.
Yeah,
I'm not judging, I don't know, but fair enough. Yeah,
just go bowling.
Yeah,
but they were a perfect introduction, Angela, I think, to our horror journey. Really cool subgenre of horror that's like never came across. I probably have come across it, but I didn't realise it was an actual.
I'm quite a fan of black comedy as well, so it worked well for someone who, like In Bruges and stuff, one of my favourite films, and that sort of laugh when you shouldn't sort of thing, and that was perfect for it. I mean, Terrifier, we have actually watched a couple of the Terrifier films, haven't we?
Yeah.
Just again, Ice Nine Kills fans, so we dug into that one, and that's the same in that. I shouldn't really be laughing at this, but it is there's something amusing about it.
Someone being cut in half, and it's just his face. It just makes me laugh so much.
Yeah, there's Terrifier 3. Me and my husband went to the cinema, so there was me and him and like a few other couples. And I'm not being funny, people, but it's Terrifier 3. It's the third one.
Yeah,
you should know what entails. I know he's got a Christmas outfit on, but this is not a Hallmark film. I don't know what you're expecting. So there's me and my husband, and we're sat, and there was a particular bit, and I thought, I know what's coming. There was blood all over the floor. I thought, he's going to do a chuffing little, like, snow angel, isn't he? And he did it.
Oh, yeah.
And I just laughed my head off, as did Jamie and other people in the cinema. I'm like, oh, come on. It's Terrifier 3.
Oh, I absolutely loved that series of films.
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
So good.
But,
so do you think we need to ramp it up then to the next...
Well, yeah, you'll have to do some thinking, Angela, what about the next genre we're going to do next year.
Yeah, I mean, oh my God. See,
I've never watched like the classics. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Hellraiser.
No, that was the one you were going to build us up to eventually, wasn't it, Hellraiser?
Well, yeah, because I said to you, what kind of things have you watched so far? And where do you get your horror like references from? And you said Ice Nine Kills, and I was like, oh, well, that's the box. So yeah, things like, yeah, I mean, if you've seen Terrifier, then you'll probably be all right now with Hellraiser.
Yeah, we'll give that one a go, I think. We'll have to watch it together in the day.
In the daytime.
In the daytime, in this conservatory.
Yeah, nice and bright.
Yeah. But no, I'll have to have a think. Yeah. I mean, things like Tremors, and this is going to sound very weird. I mean, hello, I am weird. Like, stuff like Tremors and Critters were kind of like stuff that I sort of, grew up on. So, I mean, I'm not sad. I am a little bit sad. But there was a time when I think the 15-year-old version of me could quote like the first 10 minutes of Tremors.
Brilliant.
Just like, good morning, Mr. Bassett. This is your wake-up call. Please move your ass. Stampede, oh, get out of the way. I just loved it. But, yeah, like maybe some like other films from kind of like my teens. Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad always tells a story. He was babysitting my cousin, and she was only like 4 or 5, and he thought she was asleep on his knee. So he was like, oh, I was going to put a film on. So he watched The Exorcist. But my cousin just laid there, my cousin Natalie, laid there for an hour and a half with one eye open watching it. And even to this day, she is absolutely traumatized by the film. The fact that she watched it so young. Brilliant. Absolutely great.
See, I'm not going to help myself. I probably watched that because it was banned for a while, wasn't it? I watched that when I was about, I think, 10 or 11, because my uncle was a person who would just, get like from Blockbuster and then or wherever, and then just like, I'm not admitting to any sort of pie. So I distinctly remember watching that, and my mum was very much like, I'm not watching that, because she'd watched it. She'd gone out and watched it, and then because this was like when it was released at the cinema, when people hadn't seen stuff like this before. there were stories of things like there was priests outside because people wanted like some comfort, that kind of thing. So my mum back in the day watched it, went home, and then slept with a bread knife under her pillow because she was just convinced that the devil himself was going to come get her. So she was like, I'm not watching that again. And I watched it and was kind of like, it's all right. Pea soup bit's a bit funny, but I don't really get it. And then because it came out at the cinema, there was like a double bill when I was at uni, and me and all my mates went because it was like Exorcist and then Halloween 20.
Right.
And all my friends were very much, they were all like, oh yeah, my mum and dad said, like back in the day it was like really bad and people fainted. And I'm all like, you're going to be disappointed. Like, when did you watch it? I was like, when I was 11, and will not have any judgment. Thank you very much.
It's similar to music in a way, though, isn't it? If you think of we saw Black Sabbath this summer. Like now, that seems pretty tame. Just sounds like bluesy rock. But back in 1969, 1970, people must have absolutely shit themselves when they heard that.
Yeah.
So it is a sign of the times, and we're desensitized a bit to it now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. It's just like weird stuff. Like, so I said I'm a nerd, right? So Psycho was the first film to show a toilet.
Right.
Okay.
I know. Yeah, and you're both like, well, what does that mean? Yeah. So nowadays it's like, and here's for God's sake, Saw is like set in a
Yeah.
But when Hitchcock wanted to have the toilet shown on film, the film board classification were like, can't do that. I'm like, why? It's a toilet.
All right, that's mad.
And nowadays we're like, oh yeah, look, somebody's bathroom. Yeah, we just stuff moves on, doesn't it? And I don't think
it does.
Realize it because we've not kind of seen that progression. We've not been part of those, like, oh, that was the first and that was when, and we weren't there when it was the first time that kind of thing was shown.
Yeah, but like, apparently one I've never seen but always read about was the first time people saw scanners and the head exploding scene, and people were like physically sick because they'd never seen it done before. And it's the same special effects team that did Indiana Jones, but with the melting head. It was an exploding head, and people because you've not seen it before, the amount of shock that must cause to your system is absolutely mad.
And now with like CGI and everything, it's so lifelike. Again, you just desensitize that.
Well, Cannibal Holocaust they thought was a snuff film, didn't they? And because it was so realistic in the unique and like novel ways they'd done the special effects that they thought, that couldn't be done.
Yeah, I think one of the actors, she had to come in and prove that she was her.
Yes,
she was
in court.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because they'd used like unknown actors as well.
That
people thought that people had actually died on camera.
It's correct.
Yeah.
I went to we used to go to Blackpool quite a lot, and they have that Passage de Terror. Have you ever been in there? It's like a walk through.
Yeah, quite a bit,
And going as a teenager, and they put you in this room, and the exorcist, and she's on the bed, like all on the priest in there and stuff, and all the lights are going, and then I'm thinking, what's going to happen here? The lights went off for about 2 seconds, came back on, and she disappeared. And I thought, oh shit, here we go. Next minute she's under the bed and she grabs all of your ankles. I was out there. I knew it wasn't real, but still I was like, oh my God, this is awful. You run down the thing, and then the guy Texas Chainsaw Massacre's running after you with this thing. Then I think is it in the restaurant?
It ends up in the cafe. So, and they film it. They film everyone coming out. So like people burst through thinking, oh my God, what's next? And everyone starts laughing and having fun.
And it was them 20 minutes ago, but they don't warn you.
That's it.
Exactly. The next lot of people, so I can laugh at them like they laughed at me. Yeah, it goes down.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you so much again for sending those over.
Oh, you're welcome.
Really blasted.
It was a lot of fun, it was.
Really good fun.
It's good to try new things.
I'm glad you both enjoyed it, even though, Jonny's wife didn't quite know what they were watching.
I'm actually thinking, what's this fucking podcast?
What is this? Blame me, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
No, brilliant. So, as we round it up there, I guess.
Yeah. You got download next year, Angela. I don't think we've spoken. You got tickets?
Brilliant.
Yeah, got tickets. So I set an alarm for 5 to 12 of the day that I got back on the Monday, so that I was ready for getting tickets. So that I was like, I'm done, because that's my job as appropriate adult, apparently.
Mike's is the same for us.
Yeah, because that's why we didn't stay as late as we were gonna in the pub on the last night, because me and Vicky were like, well, we've got to. We try and I was like, trying to plan it with. I was like, it takes us this long to get home, and then I'll have to dump the bags, and then I'll need to be able to be logged in by that time, so then tracking it back. So
stressful, isn't it?
Oh, well, we have to do it on the M6, don't we? Yeah. So Johnny's driving, and then there's like 3 of us on our phones, and the ticket prices are going up. It's the most stressful bit.
Yeah.
I wish we had a few days in between.
Yeah.
You both in RIP again, or?
Yes. Yeah. So we've got same setup as we had this year. So yeah, we're in it. We'll see what the T-shirt is. That'll be nice. And then probably get down. She says plan. I've not started planning already. She says looking around the room, probably the same about. Yeah, probably get down there like Thursday afternoon, like we normally do. Throw everything, kind of unpack, go mooch around, find the beer tent, go and see what's up at District X.
What we do.
Yeah. That's exciting stuff.
No, that'd be great. Obviously, we'll keep
I'll message them, let you know when we have
go grab a pint.
Get a beer and do some karaoke again.
Yeah.
That was tough. So we'd seen 10 bands that day. I don't know about you two, but because it was such a lovely year, I was like, we are making the most of this. And I'm with military precision planned, and we saw 10 bands on the Sunday. Although because I'm an Elder Remo, we may have sat for the last bit of corn, but we made it. We made all 10 bands.
Yeah.
And then my mate Vicky kind of turned to me and she went, "I don't want it to be over. I don't want to go home." I'm like, "Well, we don't have to finish the evening now. If you want, we can go to the pub." And we went in the pub, and then we walked in, and there's some person on the stage doing karaoke, and she just looked at me and she went, "She knows what I'm like for karaoke. I like karaoke. I can't help it. I like karaoke." She's like, "Well, we won't be leaving here then, will we?" I was like, "No, we will, because we've already worked out with, stupid adulting timings what time you have to get up." But yeah, I'll see you in the pub. We'll meet up, have a natter. That'd be lovely.
Definitely. Good stuff.
Cool.
Thanks very much, Angela. Thanks for joining us again. It's really nice to see you.
Welcome. No, thanks for having me back on for chatting about horror and a little bit of download and a little bit of music. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. Nice to mix it up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Excellent.
So I will think of some more things, and if I do any more like comedy horror ones ping in my head, I'll message them you, and then you've got them for you run up now for Gothmas. The week approaches. Well, it's September. Come on, it's like all this month is now Halloween Eve. So if I think of any more recommendations, I'll let you know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Sounds
Brilliant.
great.
All right. Thanks a lot, mate.
Great to see you, Angela.
See
See you
ya.
later. Bye.
Oh, he says bye.
See you later.
This is the LoadDown podcast.
All right, mate. So
Yeah.
we have just finished talking to Angela and really, really enjoyed that.
What a good chat.
Yeah, it's nice to catch up with Angela. We obviously met her I can't remember when we did that episode, but we did an episode all around heavy metal therapy. Obviously, they joined us on the live pod, and we saw her countless times over the weekend at Download, which was really nice. And then had a beer with her on the Sunday. So yeah, it's nice to catch up. And do something a little bit different for a Halloween one. So yeah, a little bit less focused on bands this week, but
yeah, it's good. It's making us branch out a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
We listen to loads of bands through the download lineup that we've never usually listened to, and now we're watching films that I've never even heard of before. So
yeah,
and it's great because it gives us something to do, doesn't it?
Yeah, broadens your horizons and sort of broadens the mind a bit. Really.
It does.
It's something that you just overlook, to be honest. And again, like you said, it's the same with the music we're listening to because of the podcast. I'm getting into genres that I would have never gotten the year before, giving them much more of a chance than I would have done, and then really enjoying it. So
yeah, it's exactly the same in the films, isn't it?
yeah,
exactly the same.
yeah, really good. So I'd say we're a little bit early because Jonny is on call now, really, for
next couple of weeks.
So by the time this episode comes out, we might have a junior member of the LoadDown podcast, and there might be a Dilcam junior as well. By
There will be about the same time.
Yeah. So that's all great stuff, isn't it? All positive.
Right.
It's a nice September day. I don't know what it's going to be like when by the time October. I'll be in Centre Parks when this comes out.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, going there for a Monday to Friday.
Perfect.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Again, we might have an announcement by then, but you never know. Could be later. Could be in November.
Spot on. All right,
Great.
Thanks a lot, everybody. See you again.
This is the LoadDown podcast. This is the LoadDown podcast.